انت ارهابي. مين ارهابي؟ انا ارهابي. كيف ارهابي وانا عايش ببلادي؟ مين ارهابي؟ انت ارهابي. ماكلني وانا عايش ببلادي، قتلني زي ما تلت اجدادي. اجل القانون على الفاضي، ما انت يا عدو بتلعب دور الشاهد المحامي والقاضي. علي قاضي نهايتي بادي. حلمك انقل فوق معنى آلية، حلمك لآلية تصير بالمقابر اكترية ديمقراطية.
You were a demon at the barbecue. You mowed your neighbor's lawns while they were away. You were a good man. Perhaps. Well, everyone will say so. You went to church, you asked the people how they were doing, and you listened to their replies. You were a good listener, a good questioner. Me, this is my last job. Here. Well, dead bodies in a hotel room, hotel electrician, electrocutions. They don't make for such good bedfellows.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Hello? Sir? Hello? I think perhaps there's been a mistake. See the Finnies? I'm British. I mean, I was born here. I've got a passport. I do. I got it from when we went to Disneyland. That's brilliant, isn't it? Won't soon forget that. Me mum and I went 2 years ago now. Flew to LA just like Lady Gaga and all them.
So I asked her, I said, so has anyone come to see you? She said no, but she was sure that the phones were bubbling and they were being followed. I'm not sure what they've done to him these last couple of years. Even last night's photos weren't new. He looked so thin and beat up. I almost said that's why instead of visits they give their family members a few tape recordings of messages, but I held my breath just in time.
A complex creature is a man. Much more is the passport in my hand. A complex creature is a man. Much more is the passport in my hand. In color, it is blue and black and can be owned by any hack. And it was late, and I found myself in that pub, and there he was. I remember thinking it was all because they don't drink, do they, that long? I don't think they're allowed to drink. And there he was, sitting with a whiskey. He smiled at me. And he had this funny little gap between his teeth. We didn't talk. I mean, we couldn't, could we? He didn't speak English and I can't speak whatever it is those people talk.
I opened the door. And I recognized him. I recognized him immediately. He was the same tall, hefty guy who had followed me to the drugstore. So I took the right side of the couch before he could sit down. He was a big guy. My hands were shaking. I placed the knife between the mattress and the right side armrest. It was ready. I said, "Go, Bob. He's asleep. I just changed his bandages. We'll have to wait for him to wake up." He didn't say anything. He just kept staring at me. I noticed his lips were quivering, and I said, "So, you're the construction worker?" And then he burst into tears. I was stunned. His shoulders folded in, his chest came forward, his head down. He was shaking. He was sobbing. I felt the knife handle in my fingertips when he said, "Please, Please, I'll do anything that you ask. I'll do anything that you say. Please don't hurt her. She's only 8. I've seen your face. Somewhere bright, flashing nice teeth, all bleached and capped and sad. Well, it makes you look like you have more teeth than you need. Surplus. No, I spent economics at the university. I can assure you, it's all about surplus, overaccumulation, profit, boom and bust. My assistant had gone to warm up the lunch, and I gave her your orders, just as you had said. I said, you know best that Sadra is the best construction worker in the neighborhood for this job. And now that I'm not home, he would be the best one at setting up the scaffoldings. He knows the in and out of home improvements well. She looked at me and asked, does he really believe in Sadra? I said, yeah, well, don't you know him? She said, yes, I do, but I just wanted to be sure.
Would you explain to me why Iraqis are never allowed to enter?
Great Britain, the generous giant, invaded the land of Iraq to topple the terrible tyrant and stretch it to ruin and rout. Now you should return to your nation and do what you can to assist in supporting our great occupation and the force of the great British fist.
As Hafiza sinks to her knees, I am charged with enough electricity to sink a ship as I dive into the river after them. Me, Roland, my Arab heart powered by my Jewish lungs. Or perhaps my Jewish heart powered by my Arab lungs, swimming for his life, which is now split between a boy and a girl in the river. Your skin is soft. I notice this. There is no labor in your hands. You're a bystander.
Bless you. All right, see the finish. I'm not like them others. I'm not. Okay, all right, I know I look a bit like them, but surely you can see I'm not really like them. I mean, I am British after all. I love my country. I'm not like them. I love my country. I do. 1,001 days, but I have a visa.
But you are Iraqi.
But I have a visa.
But you are Iraqi. But you are Iraqi.
God bless America. God bless America, home of the brave and free, that desolates my homeland and dispossesses each Iraqi. God bless America, I'm now a refugee. You bar me from your country, home to everyone but me. God bless America, home of the brave and free. You desolate my homeland and dispossess each Iraqi. God bless America, I'm now a refugee. You bar me from your country, home to everyone but me.
Questions. I came home today, again, early. I caught the tail end of your message. I ran to pick up the phone just to discover that it was pre-recorded. Why? Why won't the coach answer my calls anymore? Have you lost faith in me? I'm scared. That's all. If they discover that I've been lying, they'll kill me. Gobad's mother will shoot me from underneath her chatur.
We were just starting up the stairs when all of a sudden all the bells and whistles go off, and before I know it, I'm handcuffed in a van sitting with all these, I don't know what you call them, and my friend, no, my friend, the good-looking one from the pub, the one I followed, well, he won't look at me. And all the rest of them are whispering, and I can't understand a bloody word, and I keep trying to tell you blokes that I shouldn't be here, and no one will talk to me or answer me or anything. And my mom's gonna be very upset when she finds out. Now, I hate it when she's upset. I promised her I wouldn't go out at night again, and I meant it. I did. Really, I did. I don't know why.
But as soon as I went inside that store, I knew those two guys were the customers. The butcher's hand was shaking. He was staring at me and another eye looking at them. His face was as pale as the white walls. I read everything into his look. I took the ground beef and I left. His treat as usual. When I got home, I waved to the neighbor and I called to their dog. He came wagging his tail. I threw the ground beef at the dog and I went inside. Our building custodian just took the dog's corpse away an hour ago. Station wagon over there to turn its headlights on. I'm waiting. Excellent. Now that I'm sure you can hear me, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. I didn't want to do this at all. I felt bad for Sadra's daughter, but I didn't have a choice. I didn't kill Sadra, you understand. It was Gobad's orders. He suspected that Sadra had become an infiltrator and wanted to trap everybody by moving the weapons storage. So I confirmed this by saying I too had been approached to collaborate.
What up, Syria? Ehlen, Syria! How y'all doing tonight? Agony, despair, and pain. 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 In Syria, there is no hope at all. Despair and hunger faces like a wall. In Syria, there is no hope at all. Despair and hunger faces like a wall. Agony, despair, and pain. Agony, despair, and pain. Agony, despair, and pain. Agony, despair, and pain. I know there is no future here for me, so once again I must resolve to flee. I know there is no future here for me, so once again I must